Hello everybody. I wanted to do a 2-week follow-up to my dental implant trip to the dentist in Los Algodones, Mexico. Now let me start out with my dentist here told me that I needed to go get an MRI. Well, that's not me. I'm all natural. I don't do that kind of thing. The exposure to radiation is like 50 times greater than a regular x-ray, so I wasn't about to do that, and I didn't need it. Once I got over the border to this dentist office, he sat me in a chair. They did impressions of my teeth for my partial. They took x-rays, and then they have this device on their x-ray machine that measures from point A to point B. So that told them that my bone was thick enough to do it. So that made all the difference in the world. That negated the need for an MRI. So then once they got me numbed up, I get 2 shots here, 2 there, and 2 in the roof of my mouth, which I only felt the first 2. They numbed me up from here all the way up pretty much because my implants are right here in my front. It's still a little bit swollen 2 weeks later. But anyways, once he got my teeth pulled out and started drilling, he measured again. He took another x-ray and drilled, another x-ray and drilled. And on both sides, he was very precise, making sure he didn't over drill, because this is somebody's skull you're talking about. You don't want to be punctured into your nasal cavity. So anyways, once he got all that done, they gave me a prescription for 4 things. One of them was antibiotics, which I don't do antibiotics. I take garlic instead, so I skipped that. Another one was for like an ibuprofen 800 for pain and inflammation, which I don't even take that either. I didn't fill that. The pain medication they gave me right here, I don't know what this is, but it came only 4 pills in a pack, but they were long lasting. I thought there was like 8, but there's only 4 of them in there. And so this was about, I think, $10 a box. And I wish I would have got more of these, because I only got 2 packs, which is 8 pills. And the first couple of days I took 2 pills, one in the morning and one at night. Not that it was really, really bad, but it was very irritating and swollen. My gums were raw. So I would definitely get more of these. Now there's a pharmacy there's like 3 on every street. The streets are very small. There's like little shops everywhere. There's dental offices, at least 1 on every street. Like I said, pharmacies, a couple of them on every street. There's eye doctor places, at least 1 on every street. And they're usually pretty cheap. Like I said, this was $20 for 2 of these, and I wish I would have gotten more, because this only lasted me a few days. And once my stitches started coming out on day 2, actually, which is normal. That's what happened to me last time I had stitches put in my mouth. They only last for a couple days. Now I have a partial here that they made for me so I don't, so it doesn't look like I have no teeth there. And it also helps with biting a little bit, but you really don't want to bite with these or not. It's just basically for aesthetics. But it's going to take 4 to 6 months for this to heal. They put bone grafts around the post, and the bone has to grow around those posts in with that bone graft. So that's what takes so long. So you definitely need these. But my mouth was so irritated and raw that I did not want to wear this thing. So I took it out. I was just walking around the house with nobody here without it. And once my gums started healing up, I started wearing it again. And I realized, you know what, that was kind of helping. Once the stitches came out, that partial was kind of helping close up those wounds. So if you get a partial, try and wear it a little bit more than you possibly can. I mean, I even wear it to bed the first couple nights, because it has made all the difference in the world as to whether my gums were just felt weird. They felt like I needed to be stitched back up again. So this has helped with definitely the wound closing up. So anyways, what else did I get? There was, I think that was it. But I definitely needed to take those antibiotics. But I don't do antibiotics because it destroys your immune system. It kills off all the good bacteria in your gut. So I take garlic. Let me grab my garlic here. I dose with garlic, and this I should have been taking from day 1. As soon as I got home, you should take. Usually, if somebody gets sick, I tell them 4 or 5 pills a day, 4 or 5 times a day, until this bottle is gone, just like you would the old-fashioned antibiotics. garlic is nature's antibiotics. I got this one on Amazon. It's 2,400 milligram extract. You want to try to avoid the ones that have soy. This one has safflower oil, but sometimes you can't find them with anything, you know, they all have oil in them, some kind, I don't know why, some kind of filler. But anyways, this is one of the best ones I can get on the market, so I bought it. This is my antibiotics. So anyways, back to my teeth, the implants. I'm still very swollen. You guys should be prepared to fix yourself some soft foods, have things that you can eat, like soup. Like I made salmon one night that was easy to eat. I can't even bite through a tortilla. Nothing that's kind of hard. Bread, none of that. You can't chew anything. Nothing hard. So plan on that for a few weeks. And like I said, I would get extra pain pills. Not that I like pain pills, but I did not even feel like I was even taking pain pills. This just took away the pain, and you did not feel anything else at all. This is the way to go. So I didn't even feel like I was impaired at all. And they had told me to bring somebody with me, but I didn't have anybody, and I was just fine to drive. I mean, so I'm all good. So I went to this place called Insurancedental, and then my friend went to this place called Michael's Orthodontic Center, which is right around the corner. Jesus Camarina was that dentist, and then another place stopped me right around the corner, or whenever I was crossing the border. It was called Aloha Dental, and they were like, this is the border right here. This is a street. This is my dentist office right here. Well, the Aloha Dental was in here. Like there's eyeglass, like I said, eyeglass and dental places everywhere. But you can, if you shop around, go online and look up Mexico dental prices or implant prices or whatever it is. You're gonna find that they are way cheaper than here. And if your insurance doesn't cover everything, then this is just definitely the way to go. Now, speaking of insurance, now I do have $2,000 with insurance coverage. I paid out of pocket for this, and they helped me. They gave me forms that I could submit to my dentist to be reimbursed for whatever else I had done. So I still might have that out of pocket money coming back, hopefully, if my insurance company cooperates, which they usually do. So anyways, thought I'd share that update with you guys. It's nothing to fear. I was scared to death when I went in there, especially since it's my front teeth, but I'm all good. I'm healing just fine. No complications at all. Now, something else I am doing is rinsing my mouth out with hot salt water. And I am using Himalayan salt. That hot salt water pulls any infection out of your gums. And now you do, if you don't take antibiotics, which I don't recommend for anybody, definitely use the garlic and start it from day one, and the salt water. Rinse your mouth out like every morning and every night. And be careful brushing, because that's very painful. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.